Hello, Mikaelinho here with the start of a very new series, and before I started, I am going to tell you two things. First of all, I'm really excited to get this starting. This is going to be an extension of the UCLA save in the sense that we are taking the senior class from UCLA and moving them into the draft class of this game, which is going to be really exciting. And secondly, we've had some real technical issues, especially with the scouting and the game breaking down, which meant that I had to redo the entire first season. So if you want to skip the first half of the stream, that is fine. I'm going to put a chapter down there so you can find where the real season starts. But if you want good general chat, want to know my thoughts about the game, etc., then you can start watching from here. Okay, let's get this show on the road. There we go. Now, okay, so now we are. Now you can hear me, I hope. Let's get rid of that one. Welcome to the first stream of the rear-wielding charges with the Justin Herbert, and I'm starting. This is me, by the way. Isn't it a cunning resemblance? I made myself pretty good, which hopefully makes up for the for the fact that I'm pretty bad in real life. So hopefully that will help me out a bit. No experience, comes in as a college coach. I did do a season as a college coach with UCLA just the other day, so that isn't too much of a lie. And we are starting in 2020, so we are playing the season that just ended, and we are trying to. Every good rebuild starts with a good draft class, and the best ones start with a franchise QB, and that's exactly what Justin Herbert is for the LA Chargers, former San Diego Chargers. So that's what we are going with, and the cap space for every club, every franchise is 100 million. That isn't what it is in real life, but on the other hand, all the contracts have been scaled down as well. So already got more. Yeah, more people in the stream that attend most Chargers games. Yeah, I know that they are not that popular, but this is another thing with them. I want to sort of create a buzz around them, sort of get them on the map, so to speak. I thought it was fun, and then once again, just like with UCLA, they have the same colors as I have in my logo and in my color profile, and we are doing some sort of California thing with this. If I hope that I can import yes, hashtag synergy exactly. I hope that I can get the the class from the college game and make that the draft class for this game. Hopefully towards the end of the season. I love this game as well. We miss the clickety click of the recruitment, but we get the draft instead, which is really cool. So since I only have sort of a basic knowledge of the game, even though I am watching NFL clips day and night now because I've really been bitten by the bug, I will need your help. I'm going to take a GM approach to this, just like with the college game, where I don't, at least not in the beginning, I won't call plays, I won't set up the strategy. I'll focus on roster management and sort of trying to get good players in. That's what I've been thinking. And we'll see how well it runs, but let's get into this. Okay, so this is what it actually looks like going into the game. The power rank looks like this. I'm not sure if this is the correct power rank. It doesn't appear that way. We haven't played any games yet, so this seems to be sort of zero. Any news items cool to check out? Nothing. Magazines. So the draft guide. Nothing there at the moment. Too early, probably. But if we look at let's look at the roster. Let's start looking at the roster. Oh, we need to start over. I mucked up. We should have used. I think I used sort of creation draft. We're going to try again. This goes very quickly though. Sorry about this. Not the best start to this. So modern day 18 starting in 2020. Bum, 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 bum. So default roster is not creation draft. We are starting with assigned to team. That's what we are doing. Now we can go move forward. Sorry about that. My bad. So we are picking Los Angeles Chargers, and this will go quickly. We'll say 38. No experience. I did one season of UCLA the other day, so that works. Face at A, base 20, 68. No. Okay. Go with, I like that guy. But not bald, we can go with blonde. Oh, that guy looked a bit sad. Okay, this is the guy we're going with that nice mohawk. Okay. So trading, I enjoy. Negotiation, we're not going to have anyone below 5. Charisma is good. Scouting, I like. I'm going to get that up there. So this is what we are going with, I think. Yes. So submit. And now we are trying that again. So now we actually have a team, and I hope that it's the right team as well. So let's look at the actual roster of the LA Chargers. So this is the team. Now it's doing that thing again where it shows. There we go. Justin Herbert, franchise QB, doesn't appear to be a franchise QB at the moment. Overall 73, agility 73, arm 75, intelligence 72, accuracy 78, speed 74. So he's not good at anything basically, but he is earning some decent money. So hopefully he will improve going forward. Very nice intangibles though. Leadership 90, work ethic 80, competitiveness 81, team play 99. So great player, 4-year rookie contract. I think he is going to be the franchise QB. At least he's turning into that in real life. The other QB options are Easton Stick, who is absolutely atrocious. Hopefully he won't play a single minute for us. He doesn't get any money either. Tyrod, we know it won't be Tyrod Taylor. I don't love Tyrod, so it's going to be Herbert. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Tyrod actually. If anyone comes in with basically any draft pick, I would be willing to give him away. And the way I'm going to approach this rebuild is to build from the middle and out. Start trying to make our offensive line better to protect our QB. Yeah, I saw. So running back Austin Eckler, he's okay. I kind of like his intangibles. Agility 80, speed 80 is a little bit on the slow side. 5'10". Maybe we need to get rid of Austin. Justin Taylor is even worse. Oh, I have a feeling that I'm going to cringe a lot when I go through this team, but that is what a good rebuild is for. Justin Jackson is bad. Doesn't cost too much money though. Joshua Kelly. he's bad as well, but he's from UCLA. We like these UCLA kids. We're going to try to get them in. So Joshua Kelly, maybe he will play just because he's from UCLA. We'll see. Gabe Neighbors, no picture for him, which is pretty reasonable considering he is really, really bad. Dan Feeney, guard, strength 85, 6'4", okay-ish, I guess. Leadership 2, team player 8, work ethic 58. Forrest Lamp, kind of like Forrest Gump. A better guard, I think. Strength 80, 6'4". Coda Martin, a much worse guard, 6'7" though, 300 pounds. This is our team, Don Pap. This is our team we're going through. This is our Chargers team. Trey Turner, okay, so he is the best guard, and he's also costing us 4.8 million. He's 27. He won't be great for that much longer. Work ethic 95, strength 75. So get run blocking 89 though. So getting rid of him could be an issue. Yeah, you mean Dan Feeney has a brilliant stash and mullet combo. For that reason alone, he could be important for us. Yeah, I like him as well. So Brian Bulaga, a tackle, 6'5", 31 years old. He looks good still. 2 years left. He's going to earn 5.7 million next year, which makes me kind of inclined to get rid of him for a draft pick or two. Storm Norton, that's a proper name. He is absolutely awful, but a good name. Trey Pipkins. So this is one of the guys we are going to go with. 6'6", 72 overall rating, 81 strength. Okay-ish pass blocking, run blocking, but we have him for 5 years. A long deal with decent money, so yeah, he will stay. Ryan Roberts, he's really, really bad. Trent Scott's bad as well. Tyree St. Louis is kind of bad as well, but we have him on a decent contract, so maybe he will be there to offer a bit of depth. Sam Tevi or Tevi, I'm not sure. Not too good either. Ugh. So, okay, centers, but maybe the most important player when we have our QB. Ryan Groy, no. Mike Pouncey, yes, okay, but he's on a $8.78 million deal. Like his hair number, yep. Mike Pouncey, though, I like his neck tattoos, which are kind of cool. Strength 81, run blocking 86, 6'5". This is the way these guys are supposed to be built. Scott Kessenberry, not very good. Cole Toner, not very good either. And then we have the tight end Steven Anderson. He's pretty bad. Virgil Green is a little better. 32 years old, so he is not going to be with us much longer. This is the pro game, and we are going to try to draft from the college game. Don Pep, that's absolutely correct. Hunter Henry, 25 years old, 5 million deal this season. 89 hands, 80 speed, 6'5". Could be a guy for us. Cole Mazza, ooh. This is not a what we want to see. So he only gets 300,000, and I really understand why. Donald Parham, speed 80, hands 73. Andrew Vollett, speed 85, had 76 or 300k. It could be worth keeping. Keenan Allen, the #1 target for our franchise QB Justin Herbert. Speed 78, hands 89, intelligence 84, agility 80. 28 years old on a really hefty deal though. Yeah, but he's 28 years old, so he won't improve that much more. Go Chargers. We already have a mulleted player, Jambo. I'm going to show you him in a little while. Let's go through these. Jalen Guyton, speed 79, hands 73. KJ Hill, he's decent. Speed 79, hands 82, 6 foot though, so that's a little on the short side. We'll try to play maybe wide receiver 2. Darius Jennings, speed 84, hands 78, not the same intelligence. Jason Moore, even dumber, not that fast either. Kind of slow and pretty dumb. That's not a good combination for a wide receiver. Andre Patton, oh, many of these guys are just fillers. Joe Reed, 22, speed 81, hands 78, intelligence 56. Dan Feeney, yeah, very good combination of stash and mullet. We will get him in a little while. Jason outthought by your average house brick. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. Mike Williams though, speed 79, hand 79 on a pretty hefty deal. Some of these guys are on hefty deals. I get that they are the important players for us, but if everyone else is crap, then we don't need these kind of guys either, especially when they are getting old. Michael Davis, cornerback. And we are moving into the defensive players. Speed 90. That's good. Tackling 42. So, okay. Brandon Fassison. Is that even a name? Fassison? Fackison? Fassison? We're going to call him Fassison. That sounds cool. He's pretty bad, Fassison. Chris Harris. 5'10", speed 75. Oh, some of these guys are so bad. Ooh, Casey Hayward. He is good though. He is good. 30 years old though, kind of old. I'm going to try to get rid of most of these old guys. Desmond King, 25, speed 66, hand 66. What do we need that for as a cornerback? What's he going to do? Shove people around. Quentin Meeks, 23 years old. Nice speed to him. Maybe he could be a keeper. Work ethic 97. Maybe he can improve going forward. I actually kind of like him, at least for the value for the 300k. Dante Vaughan. Just get a text message. No. Cole Christensen, linebacker. How big is he? 6'1". Tackling 79. Okay. Emeka Egbula. Oh, Malik Jefferson. You hear me groaning after all these names. That just makes this even a better challenge. Kenneth Murray. Tackling 78, 6'2". Speed 71. This guy's worse. Uchenna Nwusu from USC. Don't like USC. Denzel Perryman. No. Where are you? Decent guys. Oh, we're gonna get crushed this season. I know that I said that we UCLA as well. Some weak line, yeah, just atrocious linebackers. But I cannot say that we had a good offensive line either. So we're not going to be able to
to keep Justin Herbert safe, and we're not going to be able to stop any opposition attacks. So I feel like we might be going in for some heavy tanking, getting rid of all the guys with large contracts, the guys who are getting a little older. Defensive tackle, he looks happy, but why is he happy? Doesn't have a good tackling, got a decent strength. 4 million, you are going Linwell Joseph. Can't score and can't defend. No, what could go wrong? Exactly. So I think this is going to be some heavy rebuilding. Maybe we need to focus on actually not getting any wins. If that I know that feels completely wrong for all of you who follow European sports, because if you get no wins, then that means that you get relegated. But if you get no wins here, then you get a gift. You get the gift of the first draft pick. So I guess Joe Bosa, he's decent, but on a 4 million deal, that's probably going to be more expensive next season. Gaziano, Melvin Ingram, he is a decent defensive end. Intelligence 80, agility 71. Jesse Lemonnier, awful. Isaac Rochelle, Nasir Adeli. Free safety, speed 88, tackling 59, agility 76. Yeah, a bit low for Bosa. Thought he'd be a little better. Rayshon Jenkins. So two fairly good free safeties. I'm not paying too much. I know that you don't pay safeties too much, but that feels a little silly. Alohi Jewelman, strong safety, not that strong, not that fast. Darwin James is better, not fantastic, but better still. Roderick Teamer is pretty shitty as well. Michael Badgley, kick distance 91, endurance 91. I don't care about endurance. So we have, you don't see it, but we have kick accuracy 81, kick distance 91. No, exactly. Not that strong, not that safe. And punter, yeah, whatever. And we are back at Justin Herbert. So we are going to show Jambo, the guy with the best mullet stash combo I have seen in a while. Where did he go? There he is, Dan Feeney, our god. He is a strong one. Pass blocking 61, run blocking 66. Can he keep Justin Herbert safe? I don't think so. Okay, so we will be in for some serious tanking. We have 9.7 million in our cap status. We look at finances. So this is all the teams. Cardinals are a little behind. It's a sort of a rating of your fans. And where are we? Los Angeles Chargers 30-30 seems to be the lowest when it comes to fans. Some clubs have it a little higher, or some franchises. The biggest cap space is with the Rams. And who is most over budget? Houston Texans, New Orleans Saints. They will need to get rid of players. Let's look at the staff then. So Dave Davis, very imaginative name. 1 year remaining. He's the head coach. Defense 5-2. Okay, so these two guys are running the West Coast hybrid offense. Not that I care too much what the defensive coordinator likes for an offense, but he likes a 3-3-5, and Dave Davis likes a 5-2. Okay, we will see going forward. We are in free agency. Let's see if there are any Let's see if I have free agency screen. Okay, so there we go. Let's see if we can bring anyone in. Yeah, I think we had some sort of hazing ritual where we shave them off. So free agents, who is the best one? Center Steven Chisholm. Yeah, we are very thin at linebackers, but I kind of don't think that it would matter. Okay, this guy is absolutely awful. Oof. We need to look at roster. Where are we at? Do we fill all our needs? Position counts. Are we above the minimum? We have 6 tight ends. Not that we need that many. Yeah, so we'll fill all the minimum position counts. I don't think I'm gonna get any guys in right now through free agency. There aren't any decent guys in. Let's complete all of them. So guys were signed. And this is mostly going to be about us getting rid of guys instead of getting more guys in. More tight ends than a uni campus. Exactly. And I'm just going to use the same sort of logic I did with the college game. I'm going to add training a bit to the training camp. And going forward, we could create more schedules, sort of more, and put guys to work on stuff that they need to work on. But we will keep it very default this season. And advance, and hopefully some of these guys, some of the younger guys will improve nicely. We'll see. So not the same amount of emails I hope for the game. Okay, so that's all the teams. Let's look at Los Angeles Chargers. Chris Harris had a pretty awful training camp. I don't know what he did. Sat around eating pizza or something. Linval Joseph, I'm going to try to get rid of him. Chris Harris, I'm going to get rid of him as well. Ryan Groy. Most gained, PJ Johnson, 24-year-old defensive tackle, gained 11. Justin Herbert gained 7. I don't know if we can see that right now. Yeah, we can. Okay, so he improved. What's that then? He improved his endurance, which is good, I guess. And that was pretty much it, I think. No, there was some sort of progression as well when it came to agility. So agility and endurance. Yeah, okay, it says there. I was looking for it, but okay. And if we look at PJ Johnson and his rating progression, strength, agility, intelligence, and what does he look like now? Strength, agility, intelligence. Okay, 81. 6'3". So preseason, let's do the depth chart. Let the head coach do that. For the defense, so Justin Herbert is picked as the QB. Otherwise, I would have changed that. So we are setting up there. Defensive tackle, number 166 and 74. Oh, it hurts my soul. Right edge 74, left edge 70. Linebacker 77, Cole Christensen, and then it's pretty grim. Ooh, strategy. Maybe we should go with the 5-2. I don't think it matters this season because we are gonna lose everything. Oh, I'm not gonna dabble with this now. But all of it's there. So we go into the first game of the preseason. and I think we are going to be in for some tough shit. So we are playing New England Patriots in the first game, and we're going to lose by a large margin, I think. Show score, we beat them. Wow, we beat them. Let's look at the box score then. How did we beat them? All of them. Offensive player of the game, Joshua Kelly, our running back, and Shannon Wusu was the best defensive player of the game. I have no idea how we won. Well, we fielded a lot of players, and probably they did as well. They were better than us at passing. We were much better rushing. Kelly -1 on Jackson. Not the best of games. It is NFL. It is NFL, Don Pap. We are not in NFL yet. We are in preseason, playing 4 preseason games, and then we'll see where we're at. So Taylor had a 69 QB rating, awful. Stick 66, and Herbert 42 with a 33 percentage. Oh, and I have no idea how we still managed to win this one. Probably by handing the ball to Kelly, who ran and ran and ran. 16-yard run, 33-yard run. Okay, no idea how he won that one. Let's look at the pushing the plays too hard. Yeah, 97 is pretty bad as well. Above 100 is good. Above 100 is good. The higher the better, Don Pap. But above 100 is good. So Sim preseason week 1, and now we get some sort of news item. And a couple of places. I forgot to lower their training, and I'm going to do that immediately. Just like with the college game, I forgot, and I didn't get 63 emails screaming at me, but I had a couple of injured players instead. So here we go. Let's see. For the second preseason week, we are playing the New Orleans Saints, and I think we're going to lose. I thought that last week as well, and we lost this time. 31-24. Yeah, the Taskmaster, absolutely brilliant. The players already hate me. So Drew Brees, here you go. Don Pap, 137 rating, 8 out of 9 passes, 89 percentage, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks. And Stick, which is a bit surprising, our absolutely worst QB, had a 147 rating, 6 out of 8, 1 TD. Herbert was absolutely awful again, 0 out of 4, and a 39.6 rating. We did well in rushing again. Kelly, good evening, Lama. No home runs from the power forwards yet. We are in preseason, and we have one mulleted beauty on our team. And we are not precisely as we actually won a game, which I think we won't do too much of, considering how the team looked. But who knows? We're in preseason 3 and week 3, and we're going to play the Seahawks. And let's see here then if we can get anything more out of the franchise QB Justin Herbert. Sim the game, watch the score. Oh, we beat Seattle Seahawks 35-17. How bad are some of the other teams? Pretty bad, I guess. So Herbert had a much better game this time around. 140 rating, 80%, 98 yards, average 9.8. Then, of course, 1 TD. Offensive player of the game, again, Joshua Kelly, the 22-year-old. He seems like he's going to be an important player for us. So what's his contract like? Yeah. So 4 years, he's going to be important. And another win, surprisingly enough. And soon we are going to start trading away all the players we don't want, if that's even possible. And the final week of preseason, and we sim our game against Indianapolis Colts. So we didn't play any of the good teams. And how did we do here? They crushed us, even though they are not a good team. And what was our score here? So Herbert had a pretty bad game again. Tyrod Taylor was bad, and Stick, for some reason, was actually decent. And Kelly had a pretty average game, so we were never in it. We got our TD during garbage time. The game was over. No, Jacoby Brissett was good against me. 45%, but 2 TDs though. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so now we are getting into the season. Is this where I now can start offloading players? Right, maybe we're still in preseason. Let's see. Are we still in preseason? We could be. Yeah, we need to finish simming preseason week 4. There we go. Now we are in regular season, and now we are going to start to get rid of our players, trade players. Yeah, we're going to see. Can I see the QB, the needs for other clubs? I wonder if I could. Can I sort of trade block guys? Don't want to offer him a new contract. I think I'm supposed to be able to trade block, but I'm not sure where I do that. Maybe it's here, contract. No, okay, so this is a salary overview. I kind of like this one. So this tells us all the places that we want to get rid of. The combination of high age and high wage is not what we want at all. But where is it that I can trade block? I am all good tonight, guys. I am all good. Now we need to get players out of the roster and onto the practice squad, or release them, but I would much rather trade them away. Transactions, maybe? I'm sorry for being a bit rusty. No, that wasn't it. So they've released loads of players. I would like it to be here. If I click Tyrod, can I trade block? Player profile, player bio, player stats. He's played well, but we would like to get rid of him. Doesn't seem possible. Oh, thank you. Roster. You see things that I don't. Roster management. If, let's see, Tyrod. Add to trade block. Add to trade block. And I think we're going to send Easton Sticks to the practice squad. We need a third QB in case we lose the other ones. And we are going to get rid of a few of these tight ends. So like Cole Massa, let's release him. It's just absolutely awful. And where were we? What counts to position counts. So okay, we shouldn't have sent Eastern Stick away. We need to keep him. That wasn't intuitive. We need to keep him because now we sent him to the practice squad. We need 3 QBs in the actual roster. Okay, so players to get rid of: tight ends, wide receivers, tackles. Tight ends, wide receivers, tackles. Virgil Green, Steven Anderson. Looks like he's absolute crap. So let's release him. And wide receivers loads. I think Keenan Allen is one of the good ones. Jalen Guyton is not good. Andre Patton is very far from good. Release him. Joe Reed. Oh, not sure what to do about him. Guards Coda Martin is awful as well. Let's look at the overall some of these guys. Storm Norton, even though he has a great name, we're going to release him. And what's the position count now? Tackles, linebackers, and corners. We have 8 corners. Okay, no need for 8 corners, and most of them are pretty bad. Brandon Asison, Packison, he's gone. Desmond King, he's gone. House, the slowest corners can all go. Chris Harris, what's he on? So he's on a long corner. Yeah, so much dead weight everywhere. If we look at the tight ends again, Virgil Green, 32. Don't like. Hunter Henry, don't like. Cannot release him though. Donald Parham. Could we move him to the practice squad? And move A. Yeah, he looks okay. I don't like him, but he looks okay. And the reason I don't like him is because he's on a $5 million deal. So yeah, he is actually good. You're right. Hands 89, speed 80, intelligence 80, nice work ethic. So the thing I don't like is that he's on a $5 million deal and he won't get cheaper next season, that's for sure. Jalen Guyton, speed 80, hands 73. The rest of these, like speed 78, nice hands. So he's got the worst hands of all of them. So he's not going to be able to catch the ball. So let's get rid of him. And where are we when we look at position counts now? So now we can start moving guys to the practice squad. What was it? So 1 wide receiver can go. A couple of linebacks, a couple of corners. 1 wide receiver, KJ Hill, will go to the practice squad. Couple of the younger linebackers. Egbula, Jefferson. Tackle. Oh, these tackles are so bad. Ryan Roberts, Trent Scott at 80 strength, Tyree St. Louis, some of the corners then, or slower corners. Chris Harris, 74, moved to practice squad. Another one of them can go. That one, Dante Vaughan. Someone else. Questenberry. I will need to move one more guy so that we can move Eastern Stick back. Look at positions again. So one of the defensive ends or defensive tackles. Any of these stand out? 66, 65. Strength, spat, move to practice squad. Move Eastern Stick to active squad. So, Last Time SD, welcome. How is this going? Well, it's not going too bad so far. I am going to try to get rid of all the dead weight here. See how we can do that. Yeah, I wish I could move the charges back, but now we owe Linwood Joseph. All of these guys, we're going to try to get them. Could I get sort of a 4th round pick, 5th round pick for some of these guys? Then I would be very pleased. These players are all real. Unfortunately, they are all crap as well. So this is going to be a proper reboot where we're trying to get rid of most of these guys. Casey Hayward, maybe he needs to stay. He's on a lot of money, but I think he'll stay. Keenan Allen will stay. All too real for Chargers fans. Yeah, they are absolutely awful, some of these guys. Could I look at the salaries? Pouncey, Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, we kind of liked him. Trey Turner, Joey Bosa. We could try to get rid of Joey Bosa as well. Yeah, I'm going to try that. He was kind of disappointing. I thought he'd be better. Where was he? Is he here somewhere? Bosa, there. No, it hasn't been updated, and I am playing the 2020 season. So playing the season that just finished. So that I could do the draft for the 2021 season. So we're going to get, yeah, it is even worse for me. We're going to try to get through the season, and my goal is pretty much to lose as much as possible so we have a good draft pick, get rid of a couple of players, open up some space financially. Herbert looks raw, but I think he will be our hope and dreams. So a little bit of a cap status. If we look at the finances or the league, what are the other teams at? So everyone basically has cap room now, except for New Orleans Saints, who are 13 million in the red. I don't think I can see. Let's look. I don't think we have potential once they get to the team. So this is him. 73 overall, agility 74, arm 75, intelligence 72, accuracy 78. So not really good at anything. But he has a work ethic of 80, which means that he will probably improve going forward. Hopefully, because otherwise I think we will be in even more trouble than we are now. So Mike Pouncey, centre, 8.78 million. He's supposed to keep. He was one of the guys who's supposed to keep Justin Herbert safe. So we will see now how this goes. Let's go into the actual first game of the season. I don't think we can designate playing time. Not in the basketball game, you can designate playing time. This is sort of we've set up the depth, so they're going to choose Justin Herbert ahead of the other ones. No, so we will keep track on this. So Justin Herbert is the starting QB. Tyrod Taylor is the second, and Easton Stick, who was the only one who was decent in preseason, is of course the third one because he's absolutely awful. And they are picking Austin Eckler as the first running back, Joshua Kelly as the second, Justin Jackson as the third. I really like Joshua Kelly though. Taylor Twist. Tyrod Twist. Let's see here then. Here goes nothing. I would appreciate stick or twist. Yeah, now I got it. Get Mike Williams above Darius. The sequel. I don't know anything you don't, Lost Son of ST. I'm just not too fussed about the first season. I basically want to go through it and hopefully lose as much as possible. We are favourites against the Bengals. So let's see the game and see. Show the score. So we beat them. We are on our way. We are bowl bound. We are on our way to the Super Bowl. We are on our way to the Super Bowl. Look at this. What a team we've built. What a team we've built. We won the first week. Wow. The Bengals. Crushing our dreams. Too good of a job. Trade offer. Tennessee Titans are offering for Mike Pouncey, Daniel Munier, and the 4th round pick. First time I will hear a manager say, I hope we lose as much as possible. Yeah, that's the thing about American sports, though. If we are awarded if we lose a lot. So, Munier, we can look into that deal, and a 4th round pick. Chris Reed, and a 4th round pick. And Jake Hansen, and a 3rd round pick for the Packers. The Mike Pouncey, if we get rid of him, then we have no one protecting little Justin Herbert, which is perfect because then he will get crushed and we will lose games. So let's go to the trade screen and see if we can get rid of okay, so this feels like the objectively best deal. I wonder what happens if rest in peace Herbert. Yeah, wonder what happens if I delay. Let's see what happens if I delay all of them. Can I watch them? Okay, so I cannot see them anyway. I just have to decide whether they're good or not. Can I see what other teams, what their needs are? No, I cannot. They have Chris Cooper on the trade block. I can see that. Okay. Bronx Bielsa, thank you very much for the sub. I hope this is going to be a fun ride. We will counter the Packers for the same thing, but a 2nd round pick. Yeah, yeah, we can try that. Let's see. We go for. Where is he? Mike Pouncey. Green Bay Packers. And it was Jake Hansen, wasn't it? Jake Hansen, and we want the 2nd round pick. Let's try this then. A lot more than what I'm offering. Oh, didn't I offer anything? I didn't offer them anything. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Mike Pouncey. This is the full NFL game. It's Gray's Aaron. Okay, so they're looking for a lot more. They're not interested. Let's go into the second week of the tank that isn't working at all. So Houston Texans, at least now they are predicted to win. Madden Logic says throw in a seventh. Okay, and we can try that after this game. Let's see. How did we do? We were absolutely crushed by the Houston Texans. Okay, so this is more like it. How did we do that? Justin Herbert, 57.8, a QB rating of 72. They just tore us apart. Rayshawn Jenkins, defensive player of the game. I don't think I can move a franchise here, but I'm not certain. It's great, Aaron. I don't think so. Watson had a 149 rating. So now we are performing to the standard that I would think we were. We have to see more of that. Let's see if we had any trade offers for our guys on the trading block. Trade offers come in. For whom? Brian Bulaga. So Josh Wells and a 4th round pick for Brian Bulaga. And Chris Reed and a Panthers 4th round pick. Yeah, he didn't do anything. He just stood there. London needs a team. Yeah, they sure do. Yeah, we'll see if he actually is the future. So far, the future looks kind of dark. So Green Bay Packers, that seems to be the one we are going with. We will look into the expansion mechanism in between seasons as we go forward. Mike Pouncey. Let's delay it for another week. Let's decline the 4th round picks. Delay, decline. Okay, so I had to delay the Green Bay Packers time every time I do that. Brian Bulaga for Josh Wells and a 4th round pick. Delay. Okay, I'm just delaying now. I'm not really sure why I'm delaying. Maybe I'm hoping for better offers. Let's just look at what's the status of Balaga and why I was so keen on getting rid of him. He is one of the best players on the team, I think. Brian Balaga. Okay, so he's on a lot of money. He's actually decent. He's a tackle. He's decent, but he's 31. He's not going to be with us when we rebuild, so we might as well get rid of him. But I would have liked a little bit more when it comes to draft picks. Yeah, these are not words of a manager who knows what he's doing. Trade Herbert for the Jags' first pick and a draft Trevor. See, okay, so Seattle Seahawks, we beat them in preseason. Let's see how we do here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but we lost by the best margin of all, 1 point. 1 point. Perfect. Thank you, Seattle Seahawks, for that perfect 4th quarter. And Justin Herbert was the man of the offensive player of the game. 4 TDs, 1 interception, threw for 353 yards. Now that was a great performance from him. And he rushed for 30 yards as well. So a great game for him. Yeah, Herbert plays really well in a loss. That is ideal. That's what I would like to see happen every week. And if I'm not mistaken, can we only trade for like the first 4 weeks? So we need to get players moving now. This is week 3. Joe Reed, ruptured disc. So training reports, is his name in that? No, it's not. Joshua Kelly though. So Jesse Davis, Dolphins, 3rd round pick for Bulaga. Okay, so the trade deadline is week 12. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought week 4. So Linwell Joseph, defensive tackle and 4th round pick. 5th round pick, that's worse. So D Charles, 4th round, 4th round, 5th round. So I'm gonna get rid of the guys that we're gonna get 3 round picks. We're gonna accept the offer for Mike Pouncey. Jake Hansen comes in, he's much worse. And we're gonna decline that one, and we're gonna decline that one. Decline. We had a 3rd round pick offer for Brian Bulaga. We're going to accept for Linwell Joseph. I don't like him one bit. And there's Brian Blythe out as well. So yes, now we are losing losing players and getting some nice cap space. If we look at the team now, we have 26 million in cap space now, which is good. Good for free agency and good for next season. Unplugging the charges. Boom. Danfini is definitely off limits. I agree with you there. So now we are a worse team as well, which is only good. And we are playing the Miami Dolphins. And we lost. I say with a huge smile on my face. So Tua was the passing leader. I'm not sure he's in free agents. We'll see once we get there. Box score. Justin Herbert had a pretty rough game. Tyrod came in, had a better game. Rushing was better from their side. And let's sim the week. So we are 1-3. Why did we win that first game? I really cannot understand. Let's see. More trade offers, please. No trade offers. I am tanking. I am definitely tanking. So let's see. Training report. Did we have any cool names here? Joshua Kelly. I think we're going to give Joshua Kelly some game time. Want to see how he does. Let's move him up the depth chart. The term tanking, Dom Pap, means that you kind of deliberately lose so that you get a good draft pick. The worse you end up in the standings, the better your draft pick is. So you can sort of start thinking about next season, get a really good franchise player in. And we're going to let Joshua Kelly play. There we go. Game week 5. We are up against the Denver Broncos. I am the general manager. How did we do? Oh, we won. We won. We crushed the Denver Broncos. They had an absolute stinker of a game. Yeah, I am General Patton. I'm all about the tanks. And we played Tyrod for some reason. I don't know if Herbert is injured or if we just chose to play Tyrod. But Tyrod was good. I don't like that he was good. Okay, so we won. Let's look at the injury report and see how bad they screwed us over. That was suboptimal indeed. Injury report. Justin Herbert, broken nose. Okay, you can play through a broken nose. I don't know if we can see the. Can we see the draft class now? Chiefs up next. That should be a guaranteed loss. Yes, indeed. So these are the guys that are in the draft. And if we look, can we look at this guy? Seems awful. Projection. Okay, so there are basically no projections so far. What, top 10? Okay. So I'm not sure how I actually go about scouting, guys. Maybe that's done later. Let's go to UCLA and see who's from UCLA. Eric Handy, Andrew Williams, Maurice Giron, Buddy Randall, Joe Franks, Eric Rutlegg, Thomas Centeno, Robert Warner. So the guys we want are not there. And I'm not sure why that is. I need to check that for next stream, how we link the college game to the pro game. Just give me 1 second to see if I can find that out. You are supposed to be able to do that. I'm not sure though. But that is something that I need to find out for the next one, I guess. These are not real people. No college players are real people. So for money issues. So let's go into week 6, and we are very quickly turning this into some sort of middle of the pack thing, which is basically useless. Kansas City Chiefs, this must be a major loss, and it is. So Mahomes did exactly what we wanted him to do. Herbert was back, had a really subpar game, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, 52.6 ratings. This is a real mod, but there is no real mod for the college game. There's a real mod in terms of school names and stuff, but not for player names, etc. So it quickly becomes sort of new gen territory. Let's see here. We are not getting any more trade offers, are we? Injury report, Trey Pipkins, Ryan Groy. Training, player report. Gilman wants playing time. We're not going to give him that. And we go into week 7. We are 2 and 4. Let's look at the standings before we go. No, let's play the Cardinals. I don't know why we are favourites. Have they not seen our team? Have they not seen our team? And we lose. Of course we lose. We are 2 and 5. Kyler Murray, best passer, best rush. Now let's look at the standings and see where we're... Okay, I forgot to sim. We want bottom of the league. Yeah, we do. Let's sim. And now let's look at the standings. See where we are at. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that, Bronx Bills fans are conflicted about this. They don't love a tank job because they feel that it's a bit dirty, which it actually is. So the Jets are in full tank mode. They are 0 and 7, and Colts are 0 and 6, and then it's us and a bunch of other teams. And who are doing really well? Houston Texans, for some reason, are still undefeated. They are the only undefeated teams. Seahawks 6-1. The Bears are 6-1. Steelers 5-1. Yeah, so after a couple of weeks, then they're up for it. Exactly. Training report. Some guys are training well. Justin Herbert improved his accuracy, which is really good for us. And we go into week 8. And we are going to try to get rid of a couple of our guys, I think. Let's see if anyone is interested. I would like to get rid of Tyrod. The cards they don't need, or do they? Can I see needs anywhere? I wonder if I can see needs anywhere. League media maybe? Power rank Houston Texans, where are we? We are there. Not amazing. News then. What are the news telling us? Nothing at the moment. Magazines. Draft guide. No draft guide so far. Okay. Free agency guide. So these are the guys who are becoming free agents. Ryan Ramczyk. So this is what the guys are supposed to look like. This is what the good players are supposed to look like. Ryan Ramczyk, tackle, overall 98, pass blocking 92, run blocking 92, 6'6", strength 87, work ethic 100. I wouldn't mind signing a guy like this on sort of a 4-year deal. I would love to get him in. I would absolutely love to get him in. And what does he value? Does he value winning? No. Values playing time. We would give him that. We would definitely give him playing time. Trent Williams, 32. I don't want to get older players in. That is very much a no-no. If this is going to be a rebuild, what would I need a 32-year-old for? We will look into this once we get a little closer. If we look at QBs, Deshaun Watson. So just compare Deshaun Watson to our current QB, Justin Herbert. I think you see the difference. Trent Williams is incredible in real life, yeah, but he's 32. He's not going to be brilliant for that much longer. 7.3 million as well. I don't think we could get him in on a cheaper deal. Became the highest paid offensive lineman in IRL. Yeah, I know, but yeah. Alvin Kamara. There are some cool guys in here. Kareem Hunt, Ito Smith, Deshaun is interesting. Any other QBs? No other QBs. Okay, and season preview. We missed this one. Where are we? Where were we predicted to finish? Okay, so defensive rank 32 out of 32. Special teams the 32 out of 32. Too bad our offense is okay. I want. You ask about strategy. I think that I want Justin Herbert to improve. Then I want to protect him. And then I want to find targets for him. And then I want to focus on defense, I think. But I won't say no to top quality guys. But that's the thinking. Build from the middle and out when it comes to offense. Find targets for Herbert, and then focus on defense. Let's see if we can get. I misclicked again. See if we can get rid of any of the guys we would like to. Let's just look through teams and see if we can offer any of them out. Bosa, Ingram, Virgil Green, Tyrod Taylor. Let's just randomly check. Would they like second round pick? Let's see what they say about this. Hi, Rod. Okay, so we are already past the trade deadline for some reason. When we know that, then it doesn't matter what we do. We just have to play with what we're playing with. That's what I was kind of thinking. So it probably ended week 4 here for some reason. So we sim this game. Las Vegas Raiders, they are supposed to win. This is a team that could lose to the Chargers just for the heck of it. But they crush us. Thank you. They crush us. And Herbert had a mediocre game. 253 yards, still only a 60.5 rating. 2 TDs, 3 interceptions. Okay, that sort of tells us the story. 3 interceptions. 62-yard interception return. Yeah. So, okay, sim week 8. Yeah, Fournette could be a guy to bring in. We're playing the Chiefs again. We most likely will lose. Yes, we did. Oh, brutal. The line was -5. They kind of beat us. So 1 TD, 1 interception. Let's sim week 9 and look at the emails, the training, and the play performances. Justin Herbert, A, and here only 2 plays were good. Austin Eckler and Melvin Ingram. Keenan Allen is back. Some guys are training well. The morale is declining. I can see why. Keenan Allen training well. He's back. I don't know for how long he's been injured. Let's see where we are at with the. Yeah, he's our number 1 wide receiver. Sorry. Okay, so what's the standings like now? How close are we to actually getting those? Okay, so the Jets are not helping us. The Jets are absolutely awful. 97 points for them and 241 against. That is absolutely atrocious. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not having the same sort of season that they had in real life. But there are loads of teams on 2 wins. So yeah, maybe we're in the running for a second draft pick. The beatings will continue and the morale improves. That could be a good sign to put up. I have unticked the possibility to get sacked as well, so they are going to be stuck with me for a long time. And there are no guarantees whatsoever that we will actually improve going forward, but we will see. The Jets are definitely crashing, and let's sim our game where we are hosting Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, yes, I say, to a 13-17 loss. Herbert had a pretty bang average game again. 1 TD, 1 interception. And not the best of games. It's in week 10. Couple of injuries though, no one I really care about. Keenan Allen keeps training well. The owner is seriously worried and the marketing department is struggling with angry fans demanding your resignation. We should be performing way better than this. Why should we be performing better? I have no idea. Now we're playing the Rams. Oh, it's a derby. It's a derby. So these players are angry. Ingram and Green are angry because we are losing, and Jennings as well, and White wants to play. Okay, so now this is actually blowing up in my face. Now we will just need to keep losing. Now, maybe we can fire the head coach after this season, put the blame on him. I wouldn't be the first GM to just close my eyes, close my ears, point at the head coach and sack him. So here we go. The Rams are predicted to win by 9.5 points. Let's see if they actually manage to do that. Okay, so they won by 23, and the players are not going to be happier now. I'm happier though, but the players won't be any happier, and all the fans, all the owners, all the marketing department. We didn't look at that. Injury report. Training report. No one's training well either. Players are grumbling behind the scenes, very concerned about where this team is heading. We are heading into the draft. We are heading into the draft, and we are playing the Ravens. First one to point the finger wins. Yeah, that's usually how this works. We are playing the Ravens, and they are 5-5, so their season is basically over. Oh, the Jets won a game. Ooh, we're gonna go neck and neck with the Jets. So we need to lose to the Ravens. And they are predicted to win by 8, and the score is... Oh no! Wow! Oh, Herbert. Why did you do that? Wow. What the... Okay, so they played Tyrod. Tyrod he threw 6 for 6. 21-yard average. So somehow they got tired of Herbert and got Tyrod in, and they have Tyler Huntley. Maybe Jackson is injured. Okay, so we won, which is bad for us. Yeah, I know. For people who are used to European sports, then this is completely backwards. But the logic is that if we are nowhere near good enough to win, then we better tank instead. Herbert is juicing, and Gilman wants to play. Ingram, Eckler, Justin Herbert. It was good, but he wasn't on the injury report, was he? No. Okay, they just switched. So here we go with week 13. We are predicted to beat the Cleveland Browns. We did that in the preseason. And what's the score here? Okay, so we beat them as well. Now we are 4-9. This is bad. We made a couple of trades, made us worse, gained a few third round picks, freed up a bit of space in the wage budget. This has gone poorly. Yeah, it has. So Tyrone comes in. Probably that's the problem. Whenever he comes in, we win. Herbert had another bad game. 3 TDs, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks. But we still won. We still won. And can we do anything about the draft now? Do we know more about it? Scouting. Tyrod the third QB, yeah. So now we know more stuff about guys, apparently. So some of the guys we know more about. Do we know anything about top 10? No, nothing available there yet. But we have a bit of information when it comes to scouting. Can we do anything more with these guys? Personality. Do we know that? Do we know anything about anyone? No. Combine, that hasn't been yet. It has. Okay. So we know that combine. So we will need to look into this once we get close to the draft. Hey, Tyrod, our third QB, yeah, he is destroying us. Oh, I haven't found out about the college game. I'm going to do that in peace and quiet after this because I don't want to spend time looking at that now that we can play. So Sim Week 13, we are 4-9. So at least we're going to get a decent draft pick if we don't just completely win by a few games. So at the moment we are okay. So we are not that. It's not that bad. The other teams are winning as well. So the only team that's worse than 4 and something are the Jets, who are 1 and 12. So if we could just stay away from winning any more games, that would be very nice. Yeah, the Vikings are the only other team. Yeah, last son of SD. On Tuesdays we are doing a UCLA Dynasty save with the college game. So that's why I'm looking at UCLA. And let's see. Hopefully we lose against Pittsburgh Steelers, and we do. 4 and 10. That is good. And Justin Herbert had another subpar game. I don't think we are protecting him anywhere good enough. 2 sacks, no touchdowns, threw for 4.9 average, ran a little. One rushing TD though from him. 1 yard round. Okay. Yeah, we could. If we find someone who we really like, then we could trade up. Let's sim this week 14. And standings now. Yeah, with UCLA, I did well with a pretty poor team. So some teams still left at 4 and something. And let's look at the news items. Day performances. Justin Herbert B plus was the only good one. So we didn't have anyone with an A, which is probably the reason that we didn't do too well. Training report. Keenan Allen keeps training well. And now we're playing the San Fran 49ers. That should be a solid loss. Our own line definitely needs improving. And we are simming. Probably the 49ers will win, and they do. We actually racked up 33 points, but we let 45 points past us. So Justin Herbert, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. Garoppolo, 83%, 5 touchdowns from Garoppolo. They had a 2. Yeah, okay, so we were pretty even when it came to total yardage, but Garoppolo was the difference maker. All of the positions need improving. That's absolutely true, which will make this rebuild both fun and tough. So let's sim the rest of this week. Hopefully, can we have a Vikings win? Let's look at how the Vikings did. Vikings against Steelers. No, the Steelers must have won. Oh, by a points margin. By a points margin. Oh. The Minnesota, Vikings were up until the final quarter where they were passed by the Steelers. So this is what it looks like. The Bears and the Packers are fighting it out in the National NFC North. New Orleans Saints are winning the South. Washington football team, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles are in it for the East. Pretty poor there. And the LA Rams and the Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers are up there. We look at the American League. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 11 and 3. Texans Dolphins and Kansas City Chiefs are 10-4. NFC East looks semi-realistic. Yeah, New York Giants 7-7. I'm not sure about that. Aren't they all just pretty bad? The entire NFC East at the moment. So okay, couple of news items again. Bosa is out with severe migraines. Yeah, yeah, I know. The Texans, that's crazy that they are 10-4. They were 7-0 for a while as well. A couple of angry players as well, and then we are playing Broncos again. Bears are overdoing it as well. Yeah, that's true. And see here. The Denver Broncos. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit scared. We could beat them. Let's see how we actually do at home. Yeah, no, they crushed us. Thank you. So Drew Lock had a good game with a dislocated finger. I was going to say shoulder, but I meant finger. And Herbert had another one of his poor games. 43%, 1 TD, 1 interception, 42 attempts. So good, I guess. And let's sim that week. So that should mean that we are done. We haven't had a bye week. And these are the standings for the last week. So at the moment, it's us and the Bengals at 4 wins, and the Vikings at 3 wins. So could the Vikings win and the Bengals win, then I would be very pleased. Yeah, second, third, or fourth pick for us. Let's look at the so the Bengals and the Vikings sim this week. Let's look at how they did. The Bengals won. Thank you, Bengals. And the Vikings. And what about those Vikings from Minnesota against Green Bay Packers? Probably not. No, no. Okay, no. They were not that close, but that actually means that we are third. We will get third pick, which will probably land us some prime talent. I hope. Okay, so now what? The playoffs. Let's look at the playoffs. This could be very okay. If the once we get to the draft, then I think you need to pull your earphones out because I think that's going to be loud. Maybe I can get it a little lower. So let's look at this. These are the wild card games. Can we look at let's do it this way. Okay. We cannot sim here. Let's sim these. Let's look at them game by game. The Rams versus the 49ers. I have the 49ers for this one, and they get through. Ravens versus Chiefs. I take Chiefs any day. No upset there. Then we have the Bills versus the Dolphins. Ooh. Tua, what can Tua do? I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to say Dolphins. Dolphins. Chicago Bears versus Philadelphia Eagles. This is where the bad journey ends, I think. Yes, and Seattle Seahawks, Green Bay Packers. Cross our fingers for Packers, and Aaron Rodgers carries them through. 2, another win. He looks happy, the 36-year-old. 4,600 passing yards this season. Okay. And the final one, will the Houston Texans keep this up? I don't think so. I think the Titans will win. No, the Texans won. The Texans won. So we have Green Bay Packers versus 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles versus number 1 seed on the NFC side, New Orleans Saints. Then we have Kansas City Chiefs versus Miami Dolphins, and then Houston Texans versus number 1 seeds on the AFC side, Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's sim those and see. Packers 49ers, I go Packers. Oh wow, 51-28. Let's look at that box score. Rodgers 60%, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 sacks, 115 rating. Oh, Jones ran for 153 yards, and they had loads of good receiving players. Dillon ran 2 attempts and 1 TD. Okay, so the Packers are through, and I bet that the Packers will. Yeah, AJ Dillon with the TD. Let's see, Chiefs versus Dolphins. I'm going Chiefs. Yes. Even though Tua had a good game, patellar tendinitis. And Eagles versus Saints. Don't think we'll have an upset here. No, they just scrape by. Drew Brees gets them into the conference final. And for the final one, Houston Texans versus Steelers. Surely the Houston Texans run must end here. It does. Roethlisberger, he is having the games of his life, isn't he? 3,800 passing yards this season, 26 TDs, 12 interceptions. We're going to look at Justin Herbert's stats after this one, and they are not going to be as good. So we are in the conference championship. Green Bay Packers versus New Orleans Saints. New Orleans have rested for one more game, but Aaron Rodgers seems to be on fire. Chiefs Packers Super Bowl, that's your call. I'm going Packers Steelers. Saints for Don Pap. Okay, I'm going Packers Steelers. Here we go. Let's see. Packers versus Saints. We have. Ooh, look at the Packers. Look at Aaron Rodgers. 299 yards, 3 TDs, only 9 out of 20 though, but New Orleans Saints were never in this game. And now we go Chiefs versus Steelers, and we have, yeah, okay. So we have a winner, last son of ST. You were right, you called it. Chiefs, Packers in the final. And what are your Super Bowl predictions then? Go Pack Go from last son of ST. I'm going to say Packers as well. I'm going to say Packers as well. We have, yeah, Henny. Let's see what the situation is. I don't know if he's injured. Got to stick with him. Pat Mahomes. What's up with him? Out 4 to 6 weeks. Broken collarbone. Okay, so that means that they are playing with Henny. Which can't be any good for them, can it? Chad Henne. So there's quite, let's look at this, the difference between Chad Henne and Pat Mahomes. Chad Henne, Pat Mahomes. One final, Chad Henne and Pat Mahomes. Okay, so I think you get the picture who is the better player. I think I'm going Green Bay as well. I think they are going to blow Kansas City out of the waters here, because if you are that good at putting points on the board, then you are going to win this one. And let's see here, show score. Yes, the Green Bay Packers take it, Aaron Rodgers wins them a Super Bowl. Wasn't that nice? Packers Chiefs was Super Bowl 1, yeah. And now they won it as well. So these are our injury reports. And we are going to go back to our sorry team and look at Justin Herbert. What kind of season did he have? Okay, so 3,184 passing yards, which isn't awful. 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and he doesn't look happy at all. If we look at league leaders then, get all of these guys interviews. Let's do all the UCLA guys. Let's give them interviews to see what they are like. Oh shit. So we weren't too. So are we in? Oh shit, we have to redo the entire season, do we? Okay, so it appears that we lost the entire season. Which doesn't make me too happy. Ouch. Yeah, that kind of tells me that we need to save more often, I guess. We are gonna oh, this kinda hurt me. Maybe I can tank better this year. Yeah. Let's just go through the can I do let's look at rosters. Yeah, we'll do it quickly this time and see where we end up. Let's see. Age. Could we sort of it was roster management. See if we can send these guys away straight away. Virgil Green, trade block. Tyrod, trade block. Pouncey, trade block. No, and I will this time around I will just sim through the entire season straight away. Limbo. Damien Square. Chris Harris. So we're going to let all of these older guys go and see if we can get anything for them. Brian Groy. Going to keep Keenan Allen. We can let that guy go. Bosa. So let's advance here then. See if we can get a couple of more draft picks this time around. Complete all free agent days. Yes. And training camps. Training. Boom. 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 Complete training camps. Yes. And what was our report then this time around? Let's look. Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, so Roderick Teamer this time around had one hell of a training camp. And he looks really, really happy as well. So let's look at that ratings progression, tackling and endurance. So he went from, oh no, I can't see that, but he increased his tackling by 5 points and his endurance by 8. So pretty brilliant for him, and intelligence as well. So cool. If we go through, we're going to zoom through preseason. Sim preseason 1. It could be a solid depth guy. Sim preseason 2, 3, 4. See if we've had any trade offers so far. Okay, I forgot to I forgot to change the training again. The trade offers: 3rd round pick and Nico Fala. 3rd round pick McDermott. 5th round pick. 3rd round pick. Training camp report. Team returning heads. James returning heads. Now they have been training like crazy. Everyone's injured this time around. I keep forgetting to push that back. Let's do that now then. And let's get rid of a few guys who we don't want. Let's look at the inbox first. Pressuring them too hard. Tired. Okay, so let's see here. Who is interested in going? So we are saying no to that 5th round pick. We are taking the 3rd round pick for Balaga. Okay, so those were the only ones that were left. Okay, so we're going to sim the first week. Sim week 1. Okay, too many players on the active roster. We will sim the first 4 weeks and see if we can get rid of any other guys. Roster management, auto adjust roster. So there we go. And our Tyrod's injured. Maybe we won't have to win any games. So let's sim week 1. How did we do? We were crushed by the Bengals. Hopefully a few trade offers coming in. Trade reports. So Broncos come in with Purcell and a 4th rounder. Jags with a 5th rounder. So Hessenauer and a 3rd round pick. So we're going to take the 4th round offer for Limble and the 3rd round pick for Pouncey. So 7th round, no. 3rd round, yes. 5th round, no. 4th round, yes. And now we go again. Simming our game, and we 2066 versus the Houston Texans. So the Texans seem slightly OP in this version here compared to real life. So trade offers: Rashawn Melvin and the 5th round pick for Casey Hayward. No. And 7th round. Let's decline that one and delay that one. And if we look at any place that we would like to keep, maybe we should extend. Look at roster management. No, it wasn't there. Where was that? Was it contracts? Maybe it was contracts. Look at the guys we are losing. If we look at this, these are the guys we are losing. Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry, how much does he want? He wants a little less than he was given before, so he's going to be a starter. Could we offer him a little less? Let's see if we can offer him 4.2 million. Let's submit that offer. Okay. So Hunter Henry, we've offered something for him. And Trey Turner. Let's try to keep him this time around. So a 3.3 million offer. Let's do that in a 3-year deal. Could be a starter as well. Submit offer. So then we don't have to go after these guys when it actually becomes free agency. I don't think we could keep Keenan Allen. Or how much does he actually want? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Let's offer him 4 million on a 3-year balance deal. So it's 6 million now. So and we don't want Kim Joe Bosa. Mike Williams, what's he like? And what sort of money does he want? No, we're not going to pay him 4 million. Denzel Perryman. Denzel Perryman. Whoa, how much? Yeah, let's offer him that. So trying to keep a few of these guys so we don't have to completely overhaul every position, because that won't be possible. Tyrod, no. Purcell, no. Forrest Lamp. 690 for 2 years, let's offer that. We seem to be going in very low for all of these guys, and they would probably say no, but let's try this at least. That's what the game suggests. Uchenna Nwozu. 440. Yes, he can have that as he will be a backup. Dan Feeney, he needs a new contract. The Fiendster needs a new contract. Cannot let him go. He will need to be with us until the end of days. Let's see that Ray Sean. 2.2, no. Sam Tevio T5, no. Nick Vigil, linebacker. How much? No. Justin Jones, tackle. They want loads of money, all these guys, all of a sudden. PJ. No, okay. So I think these are the guys we're going with. Let's sim another week, see if we can keep this losing streak up. Sim week 3. We lost. Very nice. Then let's see here then. Dan Feeney, haven't had a chance to review. 690 for Lamb. Yes. No decision. Turner and Lamb. And we are going to say no to that one. Turner and Lamb. Wrong button. Let's get them in here. How much did he want? 3.2, wasn't it? Was it 3.2? Let's try 323. There we go. And how much was it that Lamp wanted then? Forest Lamp. 690, I think it was. Okay, so hopefully they will accept that. And now we are going into yet another game. I think it's just going to look at the final stuff here. Fourth week. Show score. We beat the Miami Dolphins. It's in this fourth week. Let's see if we got anyone in. Justin Herbert, dislocated shoulder. Forrest Lamb, 690. Wasn't that? Keeps him around a little longer. Okay. Trey Turner signed. Lucrative. Feeney wants more money. Owusu wants more money. Perriman did not like that one. Keenan Allen and Henry. So Lamp longer. Feeney and Owusu more money. Turner is secured. Owusu wanted more money. Let's give him a little more money then. And Lamp wanted a longer contract. There he is. Let's give him a 3-year deal then. And who was the third guy? Who was the third guy? It was Feeney. Feeney wanted more money. And Perriman wanted a lot more money. So more money to Feeney, a lot more money to Perriman. Maybe. Let's see here. Feeney. Feeney more money. Let's offer him 640 then for a 2-year deal. And Perriman wanted a lot more money. He's got a 2.6 now. Let's offer him. How good is he? I mean, he's decent, but don't get your hopes up. No. Yeah, we're going to give Feeney what he wants, of course. Cannot say no to that mullet, can you? Let's sim this week, see what happens to the contract offers. And now we simmed 2 weeks in advance. We lost to the Broncos, we lost to the Chiefs. Feeney is not ready to make a decision. When Wusu signed, Keenan Allen signed. Hunter Henry wants more money. Hunter Henry wants more money. Let's offer Hunter Henry a little bit more money. $4.7. Let's sim one more week and see if we can get Hunter Henry in, and that would be good. See week 6. Hunter Henry signed. Beanie and Lamp want to make decisions. Okay, cool. And let's see one more week then. Sim game. And we lost emphatically. So we seem to be doing a little bit worse this time around, which is good. It was good that we're doing worse. Beanie is thinking. Lamp is thinking. So another week we go. Las Vegas Raiders. We lost emphatically again. And now then, will you sign? Have I saved? No, I haven't. Going to do this after this one, right? Then okay. So Feeney signed, Lamp signed, and now we are going to save the game. Thank you for that, Bronx also. Save that one, and then we are going to go through the entire season now in one GIF. Because now we have done all the work we want to do, and we are going to sim regular season. And see where we end up. Yeah. And we're going to save again as soon as we get this sim done. And see where we actually end up when it comes to the draft this time around. Imagine a playoff run. Yeah. Yeah, I'm struggling to see that one. So this time around, how have we fared? 3-13, New York Jets 2-14, San Francisco 49ers 3-13. So no major differences this time around. Is there? No, not really. The Las Vegas Raiders are doing well, which is a bit of a surprise, I guess. Steelers 7-9. Yeah, that was bad as well. So let's delete all these. Jets worst team again. Jets worst team again. And we will need to hurry up a bit because I need to be in bed in like half an hour at the latest. Let's sim through this playoffs. See who wins it this time. Will it be? I don't know. Let's sim. Eagles beat Panthers. Raiders beat Bengals. Ravens beat Bills. Saints, oh, 33-0 against Cardinals. Ouch. Seahawks beat Bucks. And Texans beat Kansas City Chiefs. So Yeah, I know, but that Dom, I know I said I was coming real soon, but that was before the game crashed. I want to get through this first season. So conference finals, Saints are going to beat the Bears. Yes, they did, and the Dolphins are going to beat the Raiders. Yes, they did. So this time around, we have Saints versus Dolphins, and Saints will win it. Boom. No, okay. So the Dolphins won it. Tua won uh, a Super Bowl for the Miami Dolphins straight away. What a season for him. So how did our little guy do this time around? Justin Herbert, what kind of season did he have? 3,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. So pretty bad. Pretty bad. So Wilson still MVP to MVP of the playoffs. Also, Joe Burrow was the Defensive Rookie of the Year again. Pro Bowl. Let's get through that one. I couldn't care less. No, nothing's happening. Okay, here we go. Advance. So NFC 1 again. Advance. Yes, want to complete end of season. Now we're going to get the draft class and import draft players. Import from file. So we're doing it again. No, not Sports Interactive. There we go. Let's save once more. Now I'm saving excessively instead. So charge 2021. Yes. And now staff signings. We were going to fire our head coach again. Awful season, awful performance. So Dave Davies, bye bye. Russell McCleary wasn't too good, was he? He's okay-ish, I guess. 4.6 though. Let's fire him as well. See what we can find. New head coach and a new defensive coordinator. So now there are new head coaches out there. Eddie Snyder. Matthew Teague. Let's go for the same guys as before. Matthew Teague, and then defensive coordinator Eddie Snyder. See if we got those guys in. Teague is in. Snyder is in. So let's go to free agency and see what we can get now. Delete all. See if the league media says anything now about the best draft players. Magazines, draft guide, no, nothing yet. Full beans for Bakhtiari, yeah, I think so too this time around. See then free agency, it was somewhere in the regions of 8.7, wasn't it? If he's still here, maybe he signed a new deal this season. So Smith is here. Lake and Tomlinson. Not going to go for Jason Peters. He's 1,000 years old. Braden Smith doesn't appear to be here, but Braden Smith is here. Don't love him though. Lakin. No. Let's look at these guys. And let's do that. No more than 28 years old thing. Ryan Kelly. I like him. Strength 83, pass blocking 80, run blocking 82. Let's offer him a contract. Let's go with 3 million. Go. Ryan O'Neal. No. Braden. No, we didn't. What didn't we like about Braden? Why didn't I like him? No, I like him. Don't like the fact that we will need to spend massive amounts of money on him, but why? What the hell? Will Hernandez. How good is he then? 6.2, a little small. We do have guards. We have a decent amount of tackles. Could use another center. Ted Karras wants an awful lot of money. Will Clapp wants very little money, but then he is awful as well. We're just going to look at centers now. Brian Allen. Oh, he's poor. Even Berm. No. No. Oh, Greg Dodge. Wide receiver. Okay. Oh, let's just complete this day and see what happens. We didn't get them. They signed Kelly. Oh. So we need a new center. We really do need a new center then. We look at centers at 30. We could go for Ryan Jensen at 30. I don't want Mike Pouncey. We sent him away. Ryan Jensen. Yeah, he looks good. Let's offer him a 3-year deal. No, nothing wrong with an experienced center. BJ, Mike Pouncey. We sent him away, but he doesn't want that much money this time around. 1.8 to 2.2. Actually reconsidering maybe bringing him back in. BJ Finney, no. So let's offer a deal to a 3-year deal to him as well. What do they say about Braden Smith? Chiefs are offering more money. Let's update our offer then and give him another million. See what he thinks about that. Let's complete the state and see what happens. No. Braden Smith. So we offered 5.7. They still took the deal with Kansas City Chiefs for 5 million. Okay. Crap. And what's the deal with our centers then? Are we going to get either of them in? Leading offer. Texans are offering a bit more money. Let's give him 2.7 then. Mid offer. Complete current day. So Mike Pouncey 2.7, which was less than he was on before. So we got him back for less than what we got rid of him for. And Ryan Jensen, we are the leading offer. Let's move another day forward. He went somewhere else. So one center in. He went to the New Orleans Saints for 4.2 million. Ooh, so what is our current roster standard at now? Position counts. We are lacking QB, RB, tight end, wide receivers, centers, punters, kickers, DTs, linebackers, and free safety. Okay, so we are lacking loads of players. So there's a free safety, Jordan Lucas. How much does he want? We're not paying 3 to 4 million for a free safety. That's not going to happen. Golladay is available, 3.8 to 4.6. No, no, no. No. Not going to be swayed by these guys. So Demario Davis, linebacker 82. I would like young guy Jason Kabinda. Decent overall, good tackling, good speed. What kind of season did he have last season? 75 tackles in 16 games. 14 tackles for loss. Yeah. How much does he want to come in now? Oh, wants money. He wants proper money. Michael Badgley wants proper money as a kicker as well. Byron Pringle. Speed 86, hands 77. Don't like the work ethic. Mario Davis. 32, no. TJ Logan, running back. Agility 87, speed 82, work ethic 80. What sort of money does TJ want? No. No. Demir Bird. Wide receiver. Byron Pringle wants 3.5 to 3.5. That's very specific. Kenny Golladay wanted a little more. I'm tempted to go for Golladay. I'm going for Golladay. Probably not going to get him, but we're going for him still. Did he go somewhere else? Probably. Draft sleepers. And he went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So now let's see then. No, we don't want to complete scouting. Let's do this again and look at the draft. Does it look as QB heavy again? Did the last time. And now I'm saving. I'm saving as soon as we have loaded this one. Let's go on holiday. Yeah, that would be nice. So we were looking at John Wilson is a new guy, isn't he? Let's go for the. See what happens if we break the game if we go for all these guys. I'm just clicking away. For some reason the stream has turned laggy. Not sure why that is. My connection seems unstable. There it broke. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 69, we can interview 69 players before it breaks. Okay, those are our scouting points up there to the left. And then we'll do the draft and that will be it. We have been doing this for a little too long. We're not going to go for the strong safety. Go for all these guys again then. So we are losing. Okay, we spend 5 points every time we interview someone and 2 points every time we scout someone. So all of them on the first page we are gonna do. I don't know if scouting points was there last time if I only missed it. Let's move to second screen and do all of these guys as well. Let's see if we find our UCLA guy there. Not going to go for that strong safety either. So we won't look at any more QBs this far down. They are not interesting. Let's look at the next screen and see. So center, tackle, 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 center. There we are. Wide receiver, guard, center, guard, defensive end, guard, tackle, guard, 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 linebacker, center. Now it's costing more points for some reason. Here we go. Is our UCLA kid somewhere around here? We haven't seen him yet, have we? No. Let's see if we can find him. We need to scout him. John Frederick, there he is. It's him, and him, and him, and him, and him. Now our scouting points are running out. Linebacker, defensive tackle, tackle. Boom, boom, boom. Not a lot of points left. Guard. Final few points. And Rob High. Tackle. Tackle. Okay, so there we go. Now we have scouted and interviewed guys.
Future Mikaelinho here again, and after yet another breakdown, I had to stop for the night, so I did the draft offline, and I will include that in the next episode, so you just have to stay excited until then.